Hi, my name is Deb Johnston. I'm a transformational coach and stylist, midlife transition mentor, and a yoga teacher, and I'm the founder of Women Reinventing Midlife. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about building confidence. And this is because I sometimes hear from women who feel like they've lost their confidence. I often hear comments like, I wish I could regain the confidence of my youth. But sometimes it's even just an extension of the self-doubt that they felt pretty much all through their life. But it feels like it's amplified. And this is because when we reach this stage of life, things start to change around us. You know, we reach the stage where if we're a mother, our kids leave home, or if we've got elderly parents still alive, then, you know, we need to care for them a little bit more. Or we might have lost them. They might have passed away. Some people have relationships that end in divorce in this phase of life. And some women just plain decide that they no longer feel excited about their career or their work anymore. So all these things and changes are happening. And we tend to feel that we've lost a sense of self. Now, this can change when we start to do some self-exploration, when we really start to look into who we are now, because we're not the same person that we were 20, 30, 40 years ago. We're someone different now. We've had a lot more experiences through life. And it's time for us to really give ourselves a space to explore who we are right now. And this takes time, and it's definitely worth doing because it builds that strong sense of self. We begin to understand what we stand for, and this builds self-confidence. There's also some other smaller steps that you can take while you're doing that self-exploration. It's certainly not a substitute for that self-exploration, but it's going to give you some experiences of having your confidence boosted a little bit. So the first thing is to start having a go at new things. Start to challenge yourself with doing new things, things you've never done before. It might be learning something. It might be going to a course. It might be going to a class or trying out painting or pottery or something that you've never done before. When we reach this stage of life, we tend to get stuck in the same kind of routines, doing the same kind of things. And we've been doing them for such a long time, and everything in that space has stayed the same, even though we've got all these other changes going on around us. You know, it's probably been a long time since we've challenged ourselves and done something different. And this can, over time, lead to a drop in self-confidence. It can lead to boredom, and over time can even lead to depression. So it's important that we give ourselves the opportunity to do new things, because as we challenge ourselves, it's really stepping out of our comfort zone. As we do that, we allow ourselves to grow. And when we're growing, we're feeling more vibrant. And when we're feeling more vibrant, we're feeling more confident. The second part of this is to make sure that those things that you're doing are things that interest you. Don't just go out there and do something just for the sake of it. It's important that it interests you, and that's because that's going to make you more motivated to step out of your comfort zone and do something new. So this is pretty simple. All you need to do is grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen and start to write a list. Start to write a list of all the things that might interest you, the things that you might like to have a go of, things that you might have been interested in the past, but you put off because you were too busy back then. And now you're not as busy and you have time to give those things a go. So really think back about the times that you really would have liked to do something, but you didn't because you were too busy. Put those on your list. Put on your list anything that interests you slightly. You know, you can get some great ideas by going on Google and and searching for hobbies or interests or leisure activities. You can even get some great ideas by looking on places like social media, because people are always posting about different things that they're doing. So that maybe will give you some ideas of things that might interest you. When those out of comfort zone activities are matched with the things that you're interested in or even that you're passionate about, you're going to feel a lot more motivated to do those new things. Thirdly, don't think you have to take a great big step. Even the smallest step is going to make a big difference to the amount of confidence you feel. Just one step, even like, for example, just picking up the phone and making a phone call, or booking into something, or even getting some brochures about something, they are steps. Always know this, even if it seems small, it's still a step. You're still taking a step further towards the edge of your comfort zone. And as you take the steps, what happens is your self-belief in being able to do it grows, because quite often we start to doubt our capabilities in this phase of life. And it's those steps that allow us to see that we actually can do it. And that part of ourselves that runs all our behavior patterns and those things that get in our way, that part of ourselves jumps on board. It's kind of a convincer that you're actually going to do it. So taking the steps, the smaller steps, also allow you to dip your toe in and see how it feels, and gives you the opportunity to maybe notice other opportunities or other interests that you might like to do. And number 4 is to let go of the need to know you're making the right decision when you're trying something new. This is so important. We get so wrapped up with the thought, am I going to be wasting my time? Or is it too late to give this a go? Or is this the right thing for me? The only way you're going to know that is by giving it a go. And always know that there's no such thing as making a mistake, because whenever you do something that doesn't work out the way you want it to, you always learn something. And it's the learning that gives the growth, that gives the vibrancy, that gives the confidence. And also, even if the step you're taking isn't the right one for you, what you're going to notice on the way is your awareness grows. And that means you're going to become aware of many more possibilities that you weren't aware of possibly before you took that first step. So those 4 pointers are: challenge yourself to do new things, give new things a go. Number 2, make sure that whatever you're choosing to do is something that you're interested in or something that you're passionate about. Number 3, let go of the need. It has to be a big step. Take the small steps. So the smaller steps accumulate to create the bigger outcomes. And each step that you take, you'll notice that your confidence just improves a little bit. And number 4, let go of the need to know that you're making the right decision, because there's no right or wrong decision. You can't make a mistake, because whatever you learn on the way is going to lead you to more possibilities and more opportunities. I trust that helps. And if you did find the video helpful, then don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share the video with your friends. And if you'd like to see more videos like this or more interviews, then subscribe to my channel and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out. Thank you for joining me, and lots of love to you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.